Changing your grip tape on the footpad sensor is a really sensitive thing. You really have to be careful. And today I'm going to Goes, the expert who is gonna explain me all the ins and outs on changing the grip tape. So follow me. I want to do some updates on my Onewheel. It's a long-awaited update. I finally found a Kush pad here in Europe. I also got my own bang bumpers. I already have the varials on there, which is a very good and handy update. But I now want some different foot pads because lately these have been so old and I still have them stock. So the grip tape is almost gone. And I noticed that my feet are kind of slipping off the foot pads. So I definitely need an update and a Kush pad. I've bought a Kush Low, which I've been wanting for a while. So let's just get this thing installed so I can go shredding. So heyo, let's go. So Fredje, if you are ever changing your grip tape again, use the blowtorch. It just comes up by itself if you use some heat and you don't have to worry about the sensor then. So as you can see, it just peels off. Very heated. While heating with this machine, always make sure that you keep moving across the grip tape. Don't stay in one place because we don't want to overheat the sensor. Alright, I'm very glad to say that we got this thing off in one piece and my sensor, as you can see, is still whole, which is very comforting. That was like the biggest worry that I had. So no, it will take some time to install the grip tape, because the important thing if you install it is to make sure that you don't have any air bubbles. So that will be challenge number 2. Getting good tips from Goes. If you push or you handle this foot pad, always make sure that this little cable doesn't have any pressure. So always slide it across something so you take away the pressure. Now comes the funky part. I've cleaned this whole thing with alcohol so that there's no remains of glue on this pad. And now we have to get the grip tape on there as clean as possible, starting to line it up with the sides and make sure that we don't have any air bubbles in this area so we don't get any ghosting. Hey Goes. Goes is gonna help me out. I'm gonna look at the technique that he has, because he's done a lot before. I have done none before, only skateboards. So I'm first gonna look and learn from his technique to make sure that I know what to do. So we start up, line it up with the holes, no pressure. Okay, once you line it up, you let it go, and you start from the middle. Always push from the middle out so that you can get all the clearance and the air to the outside, and hopefully no bubbles. And if you have bubbles, then you have to be very careful in pinching the air out of that thing. But first sight, it looks pretty damn clean. Woo! Thanks, Goes. All right, always learn from the experts. Then you know what to do. Alright, so we have a fresh new foot pad, the Kush Low, and on the other side, let's flip this one up. Whoop. We have the cowabungas, the little cow spots, which goes perfectly together with this setup. And this should mean that I have fresh bumpers to slide and I get much more locked in because of the Kush. Looking forward to go shred this thing. How cool is this? It looks like a brand new Onewheel, and on the bottom we have our cowabungas. So ayo, let's go.